Imagine having 16 presidential candidates in one election, and imagine 12 of them having less than 1% of the vote. And on top of that, none of them won. And imagine this is the first presidential election since Trump's victory last month. Well, that's Ecuador. And that's current President Daniel Noboa attending Trump's inauguration last month. So how did we get here? How did Ecuador went from being a multicultural, stable country to one that struggles to maintain order and identity in a battle against drug cartels? So the leftist Rafael Correa governed the country for 10 years. Then in 2017, he left office, but many blame him for legitimizing the gangs in his attempt to reintegrate them into society. Fast forward to 2021, 79 inmates were killed in prison riots that happened in 4 different prisons across the country. Some were even beheaded. Then in 2024, after the gang leader of Los Choneros, Jose Macias, aka Fito, escaped, the government declared martial law with the military taking over the prisons. All hell broke loose, and even the gangs were seizing and broadcasting over television stations. A lot of prison guards were killed that day. Fito is still on the run, but the country never quite recovered. A ship at a sea without a rudder. Oh, and did I mention that we invaded the Mexican embassy? Like, climbed the walls and everything. This was to arrest the Correa's right hand, Jorge Glass. It's a long story, but he was involved in the misuse of funds that were exclusively destined to reconstruct the province of Manabí after the 2016 earthquake, and he is the major responsible for the Odebrecht case, a corruption case that involved all the countries in Latin America. He's in jail, just some more crazy stuff. Then we lost power, literally. First off, we got a lot of power from Colombia, who cut us off because they were going through a similar situation. Then, the water from the country's biggest dam just disappeared. Some blame the political position, but the bottom line is that many Ecuadorians, for 4 months until December, spent their days without electricity for more than 14 hours a day. The Ministry of Energy had a plan. He was going to create rain. So where does the country go from here? First, there's going to be a runoff vote between the 2 candidates who got the most votes in February 9th. That's President Noboa and Luisa González. She's from the same political party than Correa, and she pledges to bring him back into the country. He's in Belgium, and he cannot come back to the country because he has been sentenced on corruption cases. And nobody's that really excited to vote for Noboa, but we don't want Correa back. For now, all that we can do is hope.